Alright, I finally get to see a movie everyone has been raving about. In a movie theater, no less, which is the best part. But regardless, let's see how this Spielberg classic holds up. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Spielberg's highly popular sci-fi smash hit, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, about a group of people who attempt to contact alien intelligence. Roy Neary, played by Richard Dreyfus, witnesses an unidentified flying object and even has a sunburn from its bright lights to prove it. Roy refuses to accept an explanation for what he just saw and is about to give up his life to pursue the truth about UFOs. Now, first off, let me discuss the use of camera work and cinematography real quick. Even when I got the chance to see it in theaters just months ago, I saw the director's cut of it, by the way. But regardless, it looks phenomenal. For example, this might be considered a spoiler, so watch at your discretion. But in terms of the film's visual and practical effects, there's a scene where we finally get to see the Ufo Mothership, and the way they do it looks incredible. I don't even know how they did it, but if it's made with real models, they still put their damnedest into it. It looks ridiculously enormous. Props to the visual artists and effects crew for not only creating the well-crafted look of the massive UFO, but the scale of it as well. Seriously, great job. Keep that up. Even the story and the screenplay of this movie is very creative. A UFO unexpectedly swoops in, steals every person on planet Earth, causes a huge commotion, and trying to figure out what this communication is that the aliens are telling them to bring them back. I mean, it may sound convoluted, but for me, it's a very interesting concept. Too bad movies nowadays are not like that anymore. But it's nice to see a creative concept from Hollywood for once. Kudos to Sony Pictures for developing the concept and making it very intriguing and enticing. Let's see if they can keep it up from there. Also, Spielberg does it again with his amount of coaching towards his actors and actresses. In every scene they were in, they go all out and never hold back whatsoever. In terms of character development, when it comes to dramatic and emotional scenes, no spoilers, but there are moments where both Roy Neary and his fiancée/wife, Ronnie, played by Terry Garr, are trying to work out their struggles when it comes to communicating to the aliens from another planet. And their back and forth chemistry really sells how big of a situation it is, and the way they're coping with the situation really feels natural and realistic. It actually feels like they're coming to terms with how they're going to work this out. And if it doesn't work out, what's it going to mean for the human race? Those are questions that this movie perfectly answers for us, but in a very simple and idealized way. And the end result was, they did an incredible job at sucking you into its world, the characters, and the movie's amount of intriguing plot points to the story. Again, no spoilers. But still, props to Columbia Pictures for keeping the audience engaged and glued to the screen throughout the entire movie. Color me impressed. Now, I have one minor problem with this film, but it's not the kind of problem that makes me go like, nope, I hate it now. No, not like that. It's a very small, teensy-weensy problem, but again, it's not a huge deal. When it comes to slow pacing, it doesn't really matter. It's still slow, but it does serve a purpose and a meaning to its story and the characters. Not the fact that it's way too slow and I'm gonna trash on it regardless. It's honestly very petty to complain about, so I have nothing to complain whatsoever. It's still an intriguing movie. Overall, guys, in the end, I'm gonna have to agree with the main populace about this movie. I thought Close Encounters of the Third Kind is one of Spielberg's best sci-fi films in about 43 years. It was intense, intriguing, well acted, well shot, the visuals were impressive to look at, and the overall story for this movie was very monumental to this very day. It's one of those films the entertainment industry continues to copy and recognize for years to come, and I have nothing to frown about whatsoever. Because I rate Close Encounters of the Third Kind a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Sure, call it dated, call it another generic Oscar bait film that you probably might not even care about. It's still not going away anytime soon. Highly recommend it. So Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Have you seen it? If you haven't, bro, watch it. It's out on Blu-ray right now, waiting for you with your name on it. Buy it for yourself. It's worth it. But if you have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out on a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and Twitter, and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. And also, follow me on Stardust so you can catch early reactions of movies, TV show episodes, and trailers. I'll put a link to that below in the description as well so you can download the app for yourself. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.